Hello, this is George Senda, the guy from Pittsburgh, in a warm and muggy Martinez, California. The real Martinez tonight, not any fakes or phonies. You know, all my life I've been into the paranormal in one way or another. Astrology, UFOs, ghosts, ghosts that are seen, ghosts that I saw, ghosts that my mother saw, ghosts that other people saw. I've read up on the paranormal all my life, and we always have debunkers. And I had to laugh tonight because I'm reading this on the bus. I'm not done yet by any means. I met Phillip J Klass. I argued the subject. And this fellow, when he was alive, he made a career of debunking every UFO sighting. And, you know, I don't remember the exact quote that Sherlock Holmes said, when you eliminate all other possibilities, whatever remains must be the truth. But the UFO debunkers like Klass and others, and debunkers like skeptics like the amazing Randy and even Steve Allen, um, nothing is the truth, no matter what the preponderance of evidence is out there. They want hard physical evidence. And the most laughable quote in this book is, why have no government officials or military personnel ever been abducted by a UFO? Well, first of all, it would ruin their career. No military man or government official is going to say he was abducted and probed by aliens. And secondly, uh, they don't go after government people because, of course, according to some, our government already knows about it. Hello, Adam. And is in cahoots with whatever aliens you believe, be it the Grey, the reptilians, the Nordics, or all of the above, or the 84 other types of aliens, or 81 types there are. But this guy also used, as haters and debunkers frequently do, character assassination in every UFO abduction incident, from Betty Hill to Travis Walton to the Andreassens. He also attacked Coral Lawrenson and Jim Lawrenson of APRO, attacked NICAP, attacked J. Allen Hynek, attacked Stanton Friedman. I mean, it's really incredible. This guy didn't like anybody, and he called all UFO sighters UFO believers in quotes, and we use a lot of sarcasm. You know, you use your argument in logic. And Kathy keeps saying I'm not Spock. Well, I'm far more logical than most because I look at everything and make a conclusion. Now, my expertise is UFOs. I've been studying UFOs probably since 1957 or so, since I heard Long John Nebel for the first time and heard George Adamski on the radio and saw Donald Keel and Arnold Armstrong. No, sorry, not Arnold. Armstrong Circle Theater arguing with someone from the Air Force and being cut off in mid sentence. And we have seen a lot of debunkers in the field. We've also seen abductees and contactees and conservative UFO organizations like NICAP and APRO. APRO tended to believe in the contactee or the abduction stories, and then we saw the contactee, the Amalgamated Flying Saucer Societies, the Etherian Societies, and others who claimed they were being visited by beings from Venus, Belarus, Clarion, a planet that was hiding behind the sun, which we since found out would be impossible. This is why I don't believe in Nibiru and Planet of the X. We would see this. But we've also seen stories of people having shot a Bigfoot, shot a chupacabra, now shot a werewolf in Montana, and frequently they're hoaxes. This is why I look very askance at Bigfoot and chupacabra stories when they claim they have a body. Something out there is happening, the same with UFOs. Klass believed that all UFO reports were 100% phony, misinterpretation of stars or whatever. He even attacked the Andreasen case when she said it was a foggy night and he said it was misty. Well, if it's misty, that means it's not clear. And he went after the hills, saying it was implanted memories. He's never anything to bolster his argument, no matter how wrong it is. So that's what drives me crazy on this subject of UFOs. The only way these people would believe it, and then they'd say it was engineered by the government or the Illuminati or something, if a UFO landed on top of President Trump and you saw his body sticking out on the White House lawn, then they might believe it. So anyway, going to Alien Con, looking forward to it. And one of my neighbors said, "What's Alien Con?" And first of all, she said, "Where is Pasadena? Is it still in California?" I had no idea where Pasadena is, and I barely know what it is. And I met someone today, yesterday, who said she'd been there on the way they were going to the Grand Canyon, and it's very nice there. So I'm excited, and they want me to print out a printout of my ticket and stuff, but I don't have any way to do that. So I'm gonna have to explain to them my device issues and my vision issues, and I have the notes on here in notes. I can show them that. So anyway, I don't know where everybody is. And one interesting thing, it's totally separate from this. I left the house here at 4:20 with Kathy. She did not have time to do a video, but she will be here next week. And this is just water. Fed talking in tiny. Check the post office. No mail. No batteries from Finland. No money. No nothing. No paranormal book. I'm waiting for one. Gave her her movie and her HDMI cable and showed her how to install the HDMI cable and plug it in. Walked to the bus. The bus was there immediately. Got off 2 blocks from Food Max. Walked to Food Max and got back here 3 hours later. Went and fed the cats and got online and took a shower and got online to be on time at 8:30. So this is why there was an article in the East Bay Times that people are abandoning buses because they're running late. They're tired of waiting forever when they break down and they're driving cars. This is why public transportation for most people will never work. They don't want to take the time it takes to go on the bus. Shopping in a car, if I drive to Food Max with Kathy, or she drives, as given that I can't right now, that takes 20 minutes to get there, 20 minutes to get back, maybe another half an hour for shopping. But it should be it's 2 hours, but you're in an air-conditioned car. You're not carrying stuff 2 blocks to the bus in blazing heat or pouring rain, and that's why people drive. So what's happening, Adam? I'm going to eat my chicken egg rolls here. If you'll excuse me, I have not eaten anything all day except for pastry from Safeway. I'm starving. And next week, I'm going to pre-make some burritos, pre-make corn on the cob, go get lunch meat and sandwich, get bread, and pre-make sandwiches. So on the train, I don't have to buy anything except a cup of coffee. And Kathy will loan me the internet money for 2 weeks roughly. And I'll pay her back on the 29th. So the internet is paid for. I'm going to go into the first and pay the interest for my GoPro. Last time I was there, they had a whole bunch of Macs. They don't have but one. They had a number of GoPro 4s. I have a layaway credit, so I may put a GoPro 4 on layaway. I'm going to get the GoPro out in September. I haven't done this all day either. I got too busy with cats. All right, where is everybody? So I haven't looked at any paranormal. I haven't looked at any websites. I spent all night after I came back from Safeway. By the way, going to Food Max, they're a division of Lucky Stores. It costs half as much for me to buy food and cat food or whatever there as it does to go to Safeway. At Safeway, it costs way too much. And the only thing cheaper is to go to Walmart for cat food. I know you're here. I can see you, or I can see your name. I'm talking about where's everybody else? They always say we can't wait to go to live chat, live streaming, and then nobody comes in the live streaming. It puzzles the hell out of me. So, um, I didn't buy any fruit that I had to carry stuff, but I bought potatoes. I got potatoes, didn't buy them. I had a credit and top it off. One potato already in the bag is bad. But this time I'm keeping the bag. They said if you get a bag of potatoes bad, bring it back, bring the bag back, and they get credit for the potatoes. But I opened the bag and one came out. It's really rotten. So I don't know what's happening to all these rotting potatoes. I never used to get that. So I'm going to make corn on the cob, burritos, sandwiches, go get some fruit. I looked at a small mini cooler. I may have one around here somewhere, or a cooler bag or something, but I didn't really want to take 3-4 bags with me. I got to mean I got to carry them all. But and I think I'll take a. I think I have some kind of container with a lid. I can put salad in that. Eat salad on the way down. I love salad. In some ways, I prefer salad to regular food. It just doesn't. It doesn't really. It fills you up, but it's not the same as eating a meal. So, because I put enough stuff in it, it is a meal. I put carrots and celery and tomatoes and parsley and bell peppers and mushrooms and occasional, when I have the money, pickles. So things will improve. So, oh yeah, I fed the cats. The lady downstairs was feeding the kitties. So I didn't have to do that tonight. But I went over to feed the kitties. And I was being meowed, assailed, pummeled by meowing. Orgy had not been around for 3 days. Squeakies had not been around for 3 days. Little pretty one came up. She's very quiet. And Gray came running up, and she got very excited and meowed. And then Talkie came over, and he was trying to sniff Squeaky's tail. So I gave them all dry food, and I gave Orangey and now Pretty One and Gray had been getting food, so I gave Orangey and Squeakies a full can and a half each, and then I went over and fed Talkie and Tiny One. And Tiny One was waiting patiently at the curb for me. They both wanted more food, and so I was happy to see kitties. All right, for me, they both wanted more food, and so I was happy to see kitties. All right, come in and chat, people. Well, let me type my usual word here. I can't. I got to take this thing. Next convention I go, I'm going to chat, people. Well, let me type my usual word here. I can't. I got to take this thing. Next convention I go, I get a smaller, more portable keyboard. I have 2 keyboards, but you always have to keep the code. And if I get another keyboard, I'm going to uh-oh. Didn't want to do that. I'm going to tape the code to the keyboard so I don't lose it. Once you lose the code, I think, well, there's 7 people watching, Adam. Hold on. So you're the only one here, but remember, I came in this morning. I think it was this morning, and nobody came in the chat. That was very discouraging. So okay, there we go. David, MD5. Hello, David. Fruit and cake, yay! Amber, yay! Amber's here. Somebody asked, "Is your fruit and cake handle a secret, or there's a reason for it?" That I don't remember, but you're a wonderful person. Even you never helped me out. I like you very much. So, about 10 idiots from the sewer gap by now. Well, let's hope they're. I think they're all having coronaries because I would remind you, as they so frequently do, that I got two schedules here. They said George Norrie wouldn't help me with my classes. I would never interview George Norrie. I wasn't going to Santa Cruz. I wasn't going to the San Mateo Conference Center to meet George Norrie, and I'm not going to Alien Con. It's all a con. I'm conning people out of their money. Well, people gave me their money, and I'm very grateful, including Amber and everybody else. There's my ticket. I got $35 my Capital One card, and I found out something I didn't know. You can get gift cards for Uber. So I'll do that next time. Yeah, it's not a cookie, it's fruit and cake. Okay. You said something that I found offensive or objectionable, and that's why I deleted. You were acting trollish, and if you act trollish on this chat, on this live stream, I act appropriately. Remember, I'm the moderator, so no, I have not gotten the letter yet. No mail today at all, which is I hate that. Send me junk mail even. I hate getting no mail. Not yet. No, I did not. I checked at 4:20, and they've already sorted the mail for the day, so tomorrow will be another day. And I will, of course, check the mail every day until Friday. Kathy will be here Thursday. Justin said he'll send me money. And Lisa, she said she's sending me coupons and money, and she's engaged to be married. Congratulations, Lisa. Well, I haven't gotten it yet. I got the last two. I've kept them in my bin with your address, but I haven't gotten it yet. Remember, I would remind you that I'm not sure where you live, but when they forward mail from here, it goes to Los Angeles and comes back. When I had to change my mail from here to my post office box, that takes a week. So I don't think, and I'm not saying anything offensive to you, Happy Kitty, so kindly stop it. I'm not going to put up with an attack on me by anybody. So that gets removed. I don't remember from chat to chat because I don't have time. And for the last week since I had the bad coffee incident, I was literally shaking. And the other day, these hands were burning and itching like crazy. And I haven't slept well. Last night with Fluffy and Little Girl and Fuzzy all in the bed, and Fluffy and Fuzzy sleeping next to me all night, I slept all night. And I hadn't gotten much sleep all week. So I'm not looking at the chat thing. This is live as it happens, and then I go and do another one. So, all right, that's fine, Happy Kitty. That's your choice. All right? But I'm not going to tolerate personal attacks. And Belgab is not right about you. To mention Belgab saying they're right about me is a troll remark. I will not tolerate it. So, well, you'll see me. I will have the Art Bell Alien LED. I'll have my tripod that doesn't work well. I'll have my iPad. I'll have my Art Bell shirt on. I'll have my Alien Abduction shirt. I'll have if I can find it, my Giorgio Tsoukalos shirt. I don't know where it is. I got to look for it. I'll have my big original Mac bag. I'll have my backpack. I'll have my cane. I mean, you know what I look like. I'm there. And so you'll find me. You'll see me. I pay for the ticket. I paid for autograph session or photograph sessions. I think autograph too. I don't remember. I have to look at my notes. Linda Moulton, Nick Pope, and one other person. I will not, unfortunately, be able to afford Giorgio Tsoukalos or Eric von Däniken unless someone sends me one hell of a lot of money. It's $45 a piece. Well, there's nothing that says you can't show up at this Sheraton and say hello. I'll be there. And I don't know what this is on my face. It's my scratching some acne or something. It looks like I've clobbered. All right, I will die en route to Alien Con. Right. You know what? Some of those people are the same one from SF Redbook, Heli Unicycle. They predicted I would stroke out 17 years ago. You know what? Some of the people from SF Redbook are dead. I'm still kicking. Yay! Amber will be on the road. Run for your lives! No, seriously, I'm very happy for you. Great. Now she can drive. Mrs. Magoo will be on the road. Just teasing Amber. I hope you passed it in less than 5 times like I did. So, why, wait a minute. What did Michael Vara do? I don't even know the guy. He said that, and, well, Kathy is not into the paranormal at all. Although, he was asking me something the other day, and I forgot what the hell it was. But she is into astrology. That's the closest she gets to the paranormal. It doesn't interest her. One Alien Con had Tom Skerritt. I think it was Tom Skerritt or the other guy who was in an episode of 2.5 Men, and he was an alien. And Harry Dean Stanton. She said she wasn't interested. The only one she would ever want to meet is Sigourney Weaver. So, but Kathy's not into the paranormal. She plays Pokemon and she talks about alien movies and she watches Deadly Women. And she watches Jerry Springer, and she watches Maury Povich, and she watches Steve Wilkos, and I want to take a gun and shoot myself after I hear enough of that. It's like, no more, I can't take any more. What the hell is the LMN Shield? It sounds like a cigarette from the 50s. LMN Shield protects you against harmful Gardol or harmful cigarette tobacco, nicotine, smoke, harsh stuff in your throat, and it's mild. I don't know what that is. No fighting in here. So, hired Weatherhay to do what? You know what? First of all, I'm into the paranormal. Second of all, that's a troll comment. And I don't know who Michael Vara is. Some claim he has his own channel. I don't know what his association is with the former host of Midnight in the Desert. I don't care. All right? If he associated with her, fine. That's his business. So let's stop any of this throwing brick bats back and forth. This is a place to be pleasant and have fun, not attack. Well, I don't know, and I don't care. I don't care if she's standing out on the corner of Hollywood and Vine with a signboard and a megaphone. Does it matter to me? No. That's her thing. No, I didn't. That's all right. I'm quite sure he's not going to stroke out either on the way to the Alien Con. So there will be another Alien Con, and I'll go to the next one. Next one, I'll pay for it myself. I kind of cringe at the idea of, I mean, Eric von Däniken, I read his book when it came out, the first Chariot of the Gods, $45. Okay, Giorgio Tsoukalos, $45. William Moulton Howe was, I think, 30. Nick Pope was 30. But $100 to sign the autograph of Fox Mulder, or $100 for his picture, and $75 for his autograph. I think I didn't like. I know they have to make money, but that's an awful lot of money. No, I did not meet Art Bell. I would love to meet Art Bell. Well, I'm not going to say anything against David Duchovny, but I would love to meet Gillian Anderson too, or Gillian. But if I have a choice, I'll pay them. If I had the spare money, I'd pay to meet either one of them. But I love the show, and so it would be, I'm going to try to get a video of him from the doorway or something, and there he is. I'm sure the place will be absolutely wrong. And saying these people are scammers is a troll comment. I mean, Giorgio Tsoukalos is the host of Ancient Aliens. Eric von Däniken said we were visited by aliens in ancient times, and some believe we're being visited today. And I think the preponderance of evidence, unlike what scientists say, is very likely. One scientist said today that alien civilizations out there were destroyed by robotic creatures of their own creation. So here's another troll comment. You leave stupid comments on all these videos. No, I don't. Nothing I say is stupid. All right. You know what? Goodbye, Pedro. Have a nice life. Saying someone I cannot categorically prove they're not scammers, I can't categorically, my mouth doesn't work, categorically prove the Big Bang happened, but I believe in the creation of the universe. You have to accept something as an axiom. Now, I think some of the things in Ancient Aliens and Chariot of the Gods and Ancient Alien theory is flawed. Some of their arguments are flawed. If this, then this, then this. But I watch some of this stuff and I go like, what? Are you crazy? But remember, this is not just for information discussion, whether or not aliens came here or not. It's also for entertainment. And this whole business of whether it's UFO hunters or unseen alien files or Bob Lazar or a discussion on Bigfoot or alien abductions, there's UFOCon in the area. They're big into having abductees, experiencers, they call them. And the question is, something out there is happening. The question is what? So I don't know. There's some kind of room with its tables and coffee and a thing that looks like a stacked tray full of pastries. And given that I'm going down Friday and showing up at night, will show up in the morning and I check in, I assume I'm entitled with some free pastries and coffee. I'll be happy with free coffee. I mean, and later in the year, I will be buying the Behringer, I think that's it, a digital mixer. It's about $200 and some. That will allow me to finally take live phone calls once I figure out how to use it. Something else that was meant to be a piece to me. Stick in my mouth. Speaking of scammers, certain people from Sewergad said they were going to see me at the Alien Con. When threatened to kick my ass. Others have been. They've come in and said that the dark web and 4chan, they're going to do banners and disrupt anything I do at the convention. Well, I don't think that's going to happen. I think they're the true scammers. And Heather Wade does not like me, and I don't like Heather Wade. So that ain't going to go on that network. I'm not worrying about it. I'll buy that mixer. It works on an iPad. And I've seen the thing, and it's about $200. And I'll pay for it out of my own money. And the really expensive one is about $600 to $800. But once I figure out how to use it, I'll do live calls. Probably what I'll do to avoid trolling is I will send emails to those who are friends who have supported me not only with money, that's not the only criteria, but who have supported me as people, like Amber. And I will go private. And then there'll be private live video streaming. But remember also, in the next 6 months, the iPad gets repaired. I will eventually get all new equipment. I talked to Sonic about getting VPN and encrypting everything so they can't go through my stream. That'll be done when I get back from Alien Con. I have the extra router. I'm going to switch routers, but I'm going to wait till I get. Actually, I'm going to wait on that maybe till I get the Mac repaired. And then later on in the year, I will buy another iPad. I will buy a newer Mac, or I'll get a newer Mac, and I'll get a newer MacBook. I think it's called VPN. But they said if I encrypt my whole stream, but I don't know what happens to my email. If I encrypt my stream, does that encrypt my email? I have no idea. So, oh, that did. Excuse me. Screw Alien Con. I may choke out right here. That went down the wrong way. Ugh. Boy, it's so hot, this melted right away. Oh, God. They mess with me because where's somebody to hit my back when I need it? They mess with me because they are anonymous and they are trolls and they're the A word and any other word you can think of, and they revel in making other people feel bad. That's what it comes down to. No, I want the digital mixer. I have a Behringer, some kind of Behringer. It's in the bedroom, but I haven't. One of the knobs is broken. I bought it for $45, $42, something like that. Nobody has ever told me how to use it, so it's sitting there. But without a Mac, I want like a 2012 iMac, and that's what I plan to get for the time being. And then eventually, I will go to a brand new, like a 2017 iMac later. And then I'm reading very strange and odd things about Mac and new OSs and how they are not going to integrate the OS for the iPad and the OS for the Mac. And this may be the end of the Macintosh. You hear this with every reiteration. And they just did an upgrade or announced the upgrade. I don't think it's coming yet. So, hi, cutie. But I want the digital thing. I want to come into the 21st century as much as possible. Remember, I also would like to be able to use my iPad and get a second iPad. I may go, although it's awfully small physically. I may get a 9-inch and then use the 12-inch for the digital controls. I'm going to sit and watch a video on this or two. But what I read in the description today, what I could read, once you set this whole thing up, you can plug it in your computer and take calls. And that's the ultimate goal. I really would like to be able to talk to my friends online, my supporters. So And they don't like me because my politics, my weight, my getting disability money, or whatever. Once people decide they don't like you for whatever reason, some of these people are just crazy. They're trolls, they're stalkers, they're evil people. This is my dinner. This is the box is over there. Chung's chicken egg rolls. This is dinner. This is also breakfast, other than some Safeway cherry pastries I got from the soup kitchen. So this is all I've had to eat all day. I had coffee and two cherry pastries. But I haven't posted the haul video yet about lettuce and tomatoes and tuna fish and crunchies and tamales and burritos and corn on the cob and vegetables and a little bit of cat food. And I have $35 in my Capital One card. That will pay for Uber, and I'm going to take food down on the train and then go to Ralph's when I get down there and go get food in my room and eat when I get home. Whoops. Wait a minute. It's drifting like a giant UFO. There you go. There's the. Hold still, damn it. There you go. The not triangular A roll. Cabbage and chicken and I don't know what else is in it. Patty has odd ideas about her body, other people. Oh yeah, Kathy told me today. Patty promised her a dresser and a bed. You know why that didn't happen? Patty says, I can afford that gas money, and they want gas to bring this to you. So once again, Patty lied. It came with sweet and sour um, sauce, and I poured it on the egg roll. It's already dissipated into the egg roll. No, Kathy's at home. She came by here. I uploaded or downloaded or whatever her new Pokemon to the her game Sun and Moon or Ultra Sun and Moon or something, and then she had to go home because she had to get out of here by 5 o'clock. So I tried earlier. She's not available. She's probably napping. All right. As far as I'm concerned, he worked in Aviation Week as a senior editor for 30 years, but this guy was crazy. His conclusion about abduction and UFOs and UFO sightings are absolutely nuts. Okay. Oh, by the way, I want to apologize. I said I would be on last night, and my back and knee both went out. My back was on fire. My knee was full of fluid and on fire, so I wasn't going to get up. My knee's been going out all week, and I'm going to have to carry some ice packs with me, too. All right, let's see. Sauce in the dial. Ah, you're home. I tried earlier. I got no answer. What the hell? Hello? Well, you disconnected me or something. I got a dial tone. Anyway. Hold on. I'm going to put you on speaker. No, Kathy hit a button or something. I got a dial tone. Her phone acts weird. Okay, go ahead. Talk the latest ratty thing, but keep it clean.
I am, well, instead of doing what the cop said to get her license straightened out, Patty and her daughter, we were going to court together and explain to the judge. And I'm thinking, what are you going to explain? He's going to say, well, you didn't have your license. I mean, what else is there to talk about? How do you explain it? She can't get her license back. She can't seem to pass a test. And I'm thinking, this is not the first time I've heard of people that, they're in the car, they're not driving it, and the cop gives you a ticket anyway if you don't have your license. And, and so this is something that, I don't know how common it is, but it happens.
They don't give.
You're sitting in the driver's seat.
They don't give passengers tickets if you're a passenger. I've been a passenger with you. We've been stopped. We got tickets for not having a seatbelt, but I did not get a ticket for being in the car. But Patty was in control of the car, and
Patty pulled over for some reason. She fell asleep. The cop knocked on her window and asked for her license, and she didn't have it. And I'm thinking, what does her daughter and her think they're going to explain to the judge? The judge is going to be, you didn't have your license. Case closed.
Judge is not going to care about their explanation. He's going to say, have you gotten a license yet? Yes or no. And if he doesn't, he's going to fine her. And he's going to fine her more for not having a license than he is for. The only way they get around that, the guy talked and there's a mistake and you have a license, you left the physical license at home, and there's a problem with your license comes up wrong. That happened. That happened to me once.
Well, but she doesn't. She told me she's trying to get her license and she can't. And she told me something, and I'm thinking, what are you talking about? She said that she's got a nerve in her brain that doesn't get enough blood to it, a pinched nerve, and she goes this way she can complete the test. I'm thinking, what? I don't think a pinched nerve works that way.
Hold on, I got to interrupt. Two things. When I first got my license, they stopped me for running a stop sign, and it came up as somebody else, and they double-checked it when I went to court, and they found that it was me. I had a license. Secondly, I hear the herd of bulls from Pamplona. It's coming down the street, and it's going to wind up in, where does she live again? San Ramon or Danville?
San Ramon.
The herd of bulls are coming. If you believe that story, then you have to believe in UFOs, chupacabras, Bigfoot, the Easter Bunny, werewolves, leprechauns, fairies, elves, brownies, and all of the above. She has a blood vessel. My friend Amber, fruit and cake, she just passed her driving test. She hadn't driven for years. That's another ratty patty excuse and BS. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, but like I said, I don't know anything about a pinched nerve, but I think that's one of the weirdest explanations I've ever heard. Patty says that it makes her dumber. She doesn't get enough blood to her brain because of this nerve, but I'm thinking...
I don't think she doesn't get enough blood to her brain without a pinched nerve. I mean, but that's my opinion. You know how I feel about Patty.
Patty's not the smartest person. I mean, she's, you know, and then Patty said, well, if they kill the way petitioners, you know, they'll probably decide that I can't drive ever.
Yes, they'll do it. If she does, you need to tell her not to be stupid and mention it to people. The medical assurance department will automatically suspend her license for medical reasons. She'll never get a damn license. She's an idiot.
Oh, boy, yeah. Well,
when you go to the DMV, you don't say, yes, I have bubonic plague, Ebola, AIDS, syphilis, gonorrhea, herpes, chlamydia. I can't see. I have a seeing eye dog. He drives the car. Oh, we'll give you a license. I mean, come on. How stupid can you be? Well, Patty is stupid enough for 10 people. Hold on. Michael Vera said they should pull her a license to operate her rascal scooter. That's funny. One for Michael Vera. I don't think she has a rascal. It's some old giant thing like a tank. Oh, by the way, the other night at Safeway, I went to shopping and I wish I could take it home. And the clerk said, go ahead. And I said, I can just see. And they pulled me over about 2 blocks later saying I stole their wheelchair. But you want to hear Ratty's side one day. Well, that's not going to happen. Patty hates me. I can't stand her because she treats Kathy like crap and because she's so stupid. And she does stupid things like try to go to court and explain away the fact you cannot explain away that you don't have a license, you were driving a car. There is no, unless it's an emergency, someone's having a baby, you're hemorrhaging, you've been shot, and you're driving to go to the hospital, there's no explaining away that I don't have a license. Am I right, Kathy?
Yeah, doesn't that make them an idiot? Thinking they can explain it.
Well, they think they can BS the judge maybe or throw themselves in the mercy of the court. Maybe that's the only reason they're doing it. I don't know.
Yeah, well, you know, I'm sure the judge has heard every tale from Timbuktu. It is like...
I don't know if he's ever heard the... Maybe she could go with the alien abduction story. The aliens abducted her and they took her license. By the way, good night, Michael. Thank you for coming in. Anyway, by the way, I'm very annoyed also. Oh, Amber says the test was easy using common sense. Well, that lets Patty out. But maybe I'm very annoyed that she promised to get you a bed and a dresser and then tells you that you have to give her gas money because they want gasoline money. You don't give someone a bed or a dresser for free and then make them pay for it like my mother did with the bed she gave me, and it cost me $200 to get a free bed. You helped me bring that bed in here.
I'm just going to have to be... I'm just going to have to be patient and wait.
Look, when we get...
You know, but I love the fact... The one thing I'm very happy about is that Patty has spent around $600 to go to this wedding, and you know, to tell you the truth, though, I don't feel bad about that at all because you know she got herself into it, and I'm thinking, why? You know, obviously she couldn't have been thinking about all the money, and she has to rent a hotel room.
Kathy, you got to let me talk occasionally. You have a habit of going on forever, and you don't stop. And I'm sitting here going, well, I'd like to say something. Someone said, I bet Ratty is full of gas. Yeah, I can believe that in more ways than one. But remember, you'll have a car in a few months, and if I have to, I'll give you the money. You got the valid license. We'll go to you all. We'll rent a friggin' van. You come down with a car. We'll go to you all. We'll get a van. There's enough beds and dressers on Craigslist for free. We can get you a bed and a dresser. If it costs us $50 to rent a van for the day with the mileage local, You go to Walnut Creek, you go to Concord, you go to Lafayette, you go to Pittsburgh, wherever it is. We drive it to your house, we drive it back, we take the van back. You know, you'll have a bed and address. You just got to be patient.
Yeah. By the way, and does anybody have anything to say about the weather? Because it's wearing me out.
It's hot and muggy. Someone said this morning or yesterday, actually, someone said in Lisa's chat with Muffy and Sheba that it was hot and muggy in LA. So it's icky here, it's icky there, it's icky everywhere. It's just hot. It was 82 here, and I came back just soaked and drained.
Oh, yeah. You got the drain part right. I think when it gets unbearably hot, I try to make myself better by thinking about, well, all the delicious fruits that ripen during the summer. I'm going to assume that they need that much heat to ripen. So I try to look at it that way. I mean,
yeah.
All the delicious fruits and vegetables that come with the season. I mean, it's got to be hot for a reason, right?
When does your pool close?
Huh?
You have a pool. I don't. You have the luxury of a swimming pool. What time does they close the pool up at night?
I'm not positive. I think about 9. And
if I had a pool and I could no longer swim because of my right kneecap, but I would at least out there waiting if I could.
Oh, I'll tell you something. It's so relaxing. You might surprise yourself and be able to move around more than you think you do.
I can't swim anymore. It hurts to kick. My knee, I go into agony. I cannot kick.
You've been in a pool and you've tried it and it hurt?
I tried it at Clayton Crossing. It hurt like hell to try to kick with my right knee, and I cannot swim one leg if there's too much weight. I'll propel myself.
I'm not okay. Keep my mouth shut.
Well, I need your help, so I'm not going to say anything either.
Oh.
I could.
When you say things like that, I have to try to be nice.
Yeah, let's move on.
It's not easy.
Let's move on from that discussion. Water wings. I don't think. Look, you need water wings the size of the spruce goose to support me. I don't think. And Patty, well, that's a whole nother. You need a planet to support Patty. Anyway. Ow! 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 Now, I just leaned on the left side of my right kneecap, and that hurt like hell. That shows you I've been going through all week. My knee's been hurting. I think the heat is doing it, maybe. Anyway.
Well, I've been taking a lot of naps lately. I don't know if that's the heat or age.
When it gets hot here, I nap because there's nothing else to do. And it's too hot to clean. It's too hot to do laundry. It's too hot to do dishes. And when my knee goes out, I did dishes the other night. I've got some dishes in the sink right now. When my knee starts hurting, I can't put any weight on it. I have to lie down. That's why this place doesn't get any cleaner, because I can't stand.
Well, by the way, have you mentioned to anybody that in about 18 days I'll be a ripened 62?
Yeah, you're ripened to the sun. That's your whole problem.
Oh boy,
you're overripe. There you go. At 62, you've overripened.
Appreciation and love for my birthday. I know I'm not getting a cake or any of that stuff.
I gave you a DVD. I gave you a Blu-ray and a cable. You'll get more. You'll get more next month. You haven't even told me what you wanted yet. I asked you.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
Told
you said some kind of Pokemon.
I wanted a box of chocolate.
Yeah, I know that, but you didn't say what you wanted. You said you wanted some kind of Pokemon. You didn't tell me what.
I did?
No, you didn't. You said I haven't decided yet.
Oh. I'm trying to think what. I don't know. I've been doing a lot of stuff, and I haven't been thinking much. I've just been kind of sitting around, and I have not been thinking much. I did not want to go out today. I would have stayed home, but I had a couple things I had to do, and I was tempted because they had a sale.
Hold on. I got to interrupt. They're obsessed with getting you. I still don't know who this is. It's very confusing to me. Get Kathy a Seshamaru plushie. What the hell is a Seshamaru? It's Inuyasha, but I don't know what the hell it is.
I don't know what it is. Yeah, what kind of weird. It sounds like something that scientists would. Hold on. Sesshomaru.
Inuyasha's brother.
Oh, his brother. Oh, it's Shomaru. That's the name of his brother. His older brother's name is Shomaru.
Oh.
Are there some people on your board who are Inuyasha fans?
Yeah, they're Inuyasha fans. The guy's handle is Inuyasha, so. I want to know what the. I still can't.
I used to have a bag and a shirt, and when I think of Inuyasha, I think of romance, and I'm thinking guys don't like romance.
They like the show for whatever reason. I still can't figure out what's with the flea, but that's a whole other story.
Yeah, right. There's a dog, remember? He's half demon dog.
No. There was a flea. There was a flea in that show.
Yeah.
A talking flea. I thought it was someone was on bad drugs when they came up with that idea.
Yeah, and the fact they could actually see him and talk to him.
Hold on. 2 comments on Patty. Patty is not going to be the first female president. You need to support Patty with a Hindenburg. Well, you know that blew up. And all the helium on the moon couldn't rip Patty off the Earth's surface. And Sesshomaru is Kauai.
Did I tell anybody how ungrateful Patty was? How she treated me after I turned her on to the government plan for taking her car, $1,500. I stayed at her house a whole week, and she didn't treat me to a meal when we went out. I had to pay for my own meals, and I'm thinking I just saved you $1,500. How about some?
Okay, hold on. I got to interrupt. Okay, somebody says the weird part of the internet makes you want to scrub the tight layers off your skin with a Brillo pad. Well, we're talking about Kathy's girlfriend, who is very odd. You could send a present to me. I'm not under any condition going to give Kathy's address for obvious reasons. Send it to me if you want to send her a birthday present, and I will, of course, get it to her. Her birthday is on June 26th, so that's 18 days from now.
Yeah, I think it's on a. I think my birthday's on a Tuesday. I'm not sure.
But gift cards, plushies, Pokemon. I don't know. I don't know what she'd want.
How about my free hamburger at what's that hamburger?
Red Robin.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
You also can get usually. I don't know if you'll sign up for their club or not at that ice cream place, and Baskin Robbins, of course, they'll give you free ice cream.
Yeah,
Cold Stone Creamery will give you free ice cream on your birthday. But
I would have and
okay. I got to interrupt you again. Let me talk it. Amber, who is a sweetheart, I really like her. She sent me money, but that's not why I like her. She's a nice person. She said, "What's on your birthday list?" Well, one thing I know she's told me is Godiva, not Godiva, LMN chocolate.
Yeah.
But I have no idea what else Kathy wants. I've asked her.
I just, you know, to tell you the truth, I found something, you know, but I don't want to say it because, you know, there's no way you can afford it right now. I found the most adorable kitty cat purse, but, you know, I'm not going to worry about it because the budget's not there.
There's something else. You got. In my opinion, you have more than enough purses and bags already. But
it's a cat, and it's a black cat, and you know they're my favorite. But you thought it's adorable.
One, everything is adorable. Two, you have hundreds of purses in your closet.
Well, I don't have a real cat.
I know that. We gotta wait. You have a car, so we can go find you a kitty. I know you want one badly.
Yes, I do. I want my little baby.
All right. You know what? I don't know who you are, Cato, but I'm not going to have you start attacking my Kathy. So, bye-bye. He says, industrial thing of bleach for doing laundry. So, another troll from Sewer Gab. Bites the dust. This is my sweetie. Our birthday's coming up. You say nice things or you get the hell off my channel. All right. Okay, unicycle. I think that's enough about Patty, too. We've moved on from Patty for now. He says she bought, so...
You know, like, with this heat, you know, I keep having images of gallons of lemonade and ice cream. I'm just so worn out. This heat's killing me.
Well, you know, you remember, you'll probably have a car by October. Your license points will be gone. The cost to get your cost to get a car will be less. You won't have that falling around for insurance. So we should have a car the 1st of October if I can find one. If I have to go to LA to get one, I don't care. Hello, Peyton. But Kathy doesn't deserve any troll attacking her. She is a nice person, even if she wasn't my girlfriend. And no woman deserves to be attacked on the internet for anything they do unless they're saying something wrong. And she's not saying anything wrong. She's a good person. She's got a good heart. And that's part of the reason I still love her after. We have issues at times, and we fight, and she gets mad at me, and I get mad at her. And sometimes I hang up the phone on her, and she hangs up the phone on me, but we always make up, and I always call back and say, I'm sorry. Even when it's not my fault. So. But Kathy is a nice and sweet and decent person. And people keep saying, why aren't you going to Alien Con? Well, one, it's expensive, and two, you're not into the paranormal. Right?
No.
I know you're into astrology. I don't think you're not interested in UFOs. You're not interested in Bigfoot, in Chupacabra, in any of that stuff.
You know, the one alien I love drives you crazy, and it does the opposite for me. I'm sorry, you know, the alien thing, it just doesn't, it's just, you know, it doesn't stir up any enthusiasm at all. I don't know why.
Excuse me, I have to, hold on, I gotta interrupt you. Hold on, I gotta interrupt. Let me interrupt for a minute. Hello, Zoe. I have to welcome people who come in. Hello, Zoe. I love Zoe. She made the wonderful capes for the Lucky Pharaohs and for Lion Cat. She's a nice. No, she's not into UFOs. She likes Alien Predator and them guy and Freddy Krueger and Jason and the pincushion guy from whatever that stupid movie, Hellraiser, and all of that. But she's not into UFOs and aliens. So Of course, I keep telling her those are fiction and UFOs are probably happening, but it doesn't interest her. So I don't bug her about it. And I don't hate the alien movies. I've been hearing about it for 4 years. I'm tired of hearing about it. The same with Pokemon. Oh, somebody at the store today, and they look like an idiot. They were wearing one of those Pikachu hats with the dingle balls on hanging down their ears. But it wasn't a little kid. It was someone that looked like the Incredible Hulk. And I'm going like, the guy was bigger than I was, and he's wearing a Pikachu hat. And I'm going like, this looks dumb. I mean, you may like Pikachu, but it looked kind of stupid. Anyway.
Yeah, well, I don't think I really have any Pokemon shirts.
And excuse me, I got to. Bye, Kato. You're not going to threaten me on this channel. Bye bye. All right, go ahead.
So, yeah, I wanted a Pokemon shirt for a long time.
Well, I did get you the Pokemon drug shirt a long time ago.
Yeah, I know.
But the other thing is finding something in your size is difficult. Finding stuff in my size is difficult. And the other thing, it will really help when you get a car that you don't describe stuff to me on the phone. I saw these on eBay, and I go, what are you describing? And it takes me 25 minutes to find it because you don't always tell me the description right. So when we are together, I can look it up on my car when I have live streaming on the iPad, and then I can get you something. I'm more than willing to buy you shirts within reason. I'm not going to buy you 75 of them or something.
Yeah, well, you know.
Kathy, hold on.
I told you about there's a place that has a whole lot of really cool shirts. I mean, they have almost any character you can think of. I mean, Dragon Ball, Pokemon, they have a lot of comic book shirts, and then I think they go up to the 5X or 6XL, and I think it's called T-shirt.com. I don't quite remember the name, but it was a real simple name, like something T-shirt something.
All right, and I'm more than willing to buy you anything. And somebody asked what size you wear. You can wear a 3X, but you usually wear one of 4X, right?
If it's a men's shirt, it has to be a 4XL because of my chest. Across the chest of men, they make them flatter. Because, and with the woman, there's extra inches, because of the bosom. So, yeah, I can sometimes wear a 3XL, but with a mini shirt, I usually have to get a 4XL.
What the hell? Hold on. Something's wrong with this keyboard. Sheesh. Or my eyes. Anyway, okay, I don't allow insults to my girlfriend. Bye, Pedro. Go back to where you came from. You don't come in here and attack my girlfriend. I don't care who you are or where you come from. That is not allowed. And I will allow Amber's comment. And Amber is one of the supporters of this channel, and she likes me, and she's asked me specifically if you're going, because she would like to meet you. She said it would be fun.
That's nice.
So she likes you. And people like Kathy. And if you don't like Kathy, get out of my channel. I'm very defensive about my beloved Kathy. And you don't make rude comments about her or anything, You leave. Okay, sorry.
Oh, I can't think of what else.
Well, you're gonna have to show me that shirt when we get together, and I'll make a note on my. I have a little notebook I write all my notes on, but I can't remember anything. And you're gonna have to tell me that.
Yeah, right. Well, yeah, you know, I would love to have a Venusaur or a Blastoise shirt. That would be. Those are two of my favorite Pokemon. So.
I am not going to buy an autograph from Fox Mulder. That's $75, and she doesn't have a ticket. You only get a day ticket now. That's about $80. I'm not, and it's another $150 to go down on the train. Don't come up with these ideas. I'm going to go beat David Duchovny and get her an autograph. You got $400. Send it to me. I'll send Kathy to Alien Con. But don't come with these. I don't have an unlimited amount of money. If I did, I would be sending her to Japan for Pokemon. All the Pokemon she wants, all the Pokemon she'd ever want. If I ever win the lotto, she gets first class. I'd charter a jet where she'd be the only passenger. And she'd go to Japan, to Kobe or to Tokyo, or I think there's another one in Nagasaki. There's 5 Pokemon stores in Japan, and she'd hit them all, and she'd have them send everything back home. It would have to go through customs, but she could buy all the Pokemon she'd ever want, and I'd buy her a new house, 16 rooms, and 14 of them would be full of Pokemon. That's how much oh, yeah, I don't know what her favorite color is.
Oh, purple. That's my favorite color.
All right. Mr. Awesome Collection, you're also a troll. Bye. It's purple. Okay, I didn't know that. Purple is a color for purity. So she has, yes, that is her condition. I know about colors because it is part of connected to ritual magic. I don't remember what red is, but that's my favorite color. But purple is connected to purity, much like white. So I have books on that.
I thought purple was supposed to represent magic.
Well, all the colors represent magical properties in one way or another. So
yeah, that's what I thought.
And yeah, royalty used purple. That's been used traditionally for hundreds of years, but now, of course, I use one purple that she can't stand. That's Welch's purple grape jelly and purple grape juice and purple grape jelly. Because it drives her crazy. And I happen to have a jar in the icebox as we speak. So, my favorite jelly of all time.
You know what's really weird? I actually like purple popsicles. I don't know why. I like purple popsicles.
The shit on this guy must be a super Inuyasha expert. Hold on a minute. Oh, just a minute. Ow, 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 ow. Now I'm going to get something to drink here. Hold on. There's not much left. There's the grape jelly. And there's what I bought tonight. Welch's Concord Grape. What the hell is that? Fruit juice cocktail. So I will eat grapes before their time. It's time. And Kathy knows I love grapes.
I like grape juice, but yet I like grape popsicle. That's weird.
I don't know.
I don't understand that.
Okay. The only problem with this stuff is, not used to it. I tend to drink orange juice more than anything, but this stuff is really sweet when you're having it for a while.
Yeah, it is awfully sweet.
All right, hold on. I got to interrupt here. Unicycle kickstand. I think I would get sick. I like grape jelly, but I don't think I could eat it by itself. Even I have limits to what my stomach would tolerate. He said he would pay to watch someone eat an entire jar of grape jelly.
Oh,
now wait, hold on. We have to find out here. How much would you pay, and does it have to be a really big jar, or can it be a little tiny jar? You know, back in the day, Welch's had these little jars of jelly or preserves, and you got a free Flintstones glass with it. Can it be that big? Because what I usually like to do.
That's why I can't stand it. Because I was a big Flintstones fan when I was a kid. I made my
Well, they had other things too. They had Hanna-Barbera, like Quick Draw McGraw and Snagglepuss and all that. But I usually take a spoon and I dip it in peanut butter, and then I dip in the jelly. This is when I don't have any bread, and I eat the jelly that way. So a quart size.
Yeah, but that's why. That's why I'm so sick of grape jelly.
All right, now hold on. How much would you pay to have me eat a whole jar of grape jelly? But I have to have peanut butter. I draw the line at eating just plain because I think the sugar, I'd probably have a coma. So I need to know. I might consider it sometime as just the ultimate food thing, eating, oh my God, grape jelly. So, but anyway, we go to restaurants. They have Smuckers or other things of grape jelly, strawberry. I do not like orange, and they have what's the other? They always have blackberry, and I will put grape jelly in my toast, and I love grape jelly. So.
But did you listen to what I told you? Why I can't stand it?
Yeah, because you had it all the time. Whereas on my table as a child, my dad liked grape jelly. My mom didn't like grape jelly. We do not like orange. I like apricot or apricot. I love peach. And
I wanted the Flintstone cups. So, in order to get the Flintstone cups, I had to keep it in jelly. I had to eat grape jelly.
All right, that's a new one. He dips corn chips in orange marmalade. I've never heard anybody doing that.
Yeah, how weird.
So that's odd, but
that's really.
And he dips his Inuyasha plush in it and smears it with corn chip crumbs and eats that way. That's a joke. Well, this is certainly going differently tonight, I'll tell you that. So.
Talking about my favorite subject, food. I could talk about food for hours. I love food.
By the way, people, my weight when I went to the doctor, I didn't know they kept a record here. They give me a printout. 327 pounds, 3.2 ounces. So that's my weight right now. That's with clothes on, of course. Without clothes, I weigh 98 pounds, and a manly figure I am. Try putting ketchup on Doritos in between 2 slices of bread. I don't think so. No, ketchup and Doritos. No, not me. Welcome to the Weird Food Hour on the Guy from Pittsburgh video channel. Adam, enough for Ratty. No more Ratty. We're done with Ratty. No more Ratty. All right. Well, anyway, I guess I should let you go. I'm looking forward to Alien Con. You'll be here for the whole weekend. I'm sure I will move the stuff away from the table tomorrow when it cools off so that I can set the TV up so you can watch a movie. And I'll you know where the remote is. Tomorrow I'm also going to clean off the bed and, fold the bed up, vacuum, so when you come here, you can be comfortable. You'll have to stay here Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday night, and Sunday night. I'll be home Monday night. So you can go home Monday. You can go home Monday after you feed the cats early and go home. Here's news. Nothing about paranormal. The Golden State Warriors win the NBA championship, and it just what the hell? This thing's going crazy. Why I need to get it? fixed. I had my thing on the screen, but the Warriors have won the NBA championship. So if you're into basketball, that's the latest news. All right. Goodbye. Goodbye, great and powerful Wizard of Oz. Another Belgab troll. Said I weigh 300 pounds of the armor I wear. Yeah, they swept the Cavaliers. 4-game sweep of LeBron James and the Cavaliers. So, Warriors win. All right. My neighbor Duke will be happy. He's got a big "Go Warriors" banner in front of his apartment. So, I am not into basketball, but I had to mention the news. So, well, look, third NBA championship in 4 years. All right, I guess you want to take a nap.
Something. Yeah, I'm thinking of. I don't even know what time it is.
Almost 10 o'clock. Big grass fire in Moraga. All right, I will talk to you later. Have a good night.
Yeah, you too.
Bye. Okay, there's Kathy. And as for George Con, I wanted the meet and greet. No one said. Some expressed an interest to pay and meet me and to raise funds for Alien Con, but ultimately nobody said they were really going to show up. So a George Con is not going to happen. If I had enough money, I would rent a space, but I'd hate to rent a space if nobody show up because I never know if people are sincere. Now I know if Amber could, she would show up. If Zoe could, she would show up. If Lisa could, she'd show up. Adam would show up. But remember, a lot of my fans are not even in California. They're back east and stuff. So before Curtis Thornton lied to me about doing a live call-in show, I was willing next year to pay his way to Las Vegas and would do videos in Las Vegas live. But that will probably happen with Abram and me in his Bronco or my 4x4. He can drive, and I would be the passenger, and we'd have the iPad in the dashboard, and we'd talk about stuff or go out mineral hunting or something. So, it would be fun to meet some of my fans, but then how am I going to separate the fans? The only way I could do it would be to privately send out invites. Now, my name is not George Falky Senda, and don't start mentioning that name. That's used by the haters as an insult. And I know I've got a book on geocaching. We're going to look for geodes and amber and jade, real minerals. So and I'm planning to do something else after I get my 4x4 with Abram, and he said he's more than willing to do that. It requires an expenditure of about $2,000. So, I do not want to sit in Starbucks. For one thing, I might want to have live feed while we're there, and they have pre-recorded music, which means I can't monetize it. The other thing is Starbucks has some weird people showing up. That's why I'd rather rent a hall that's got air conditioning and comfortable seats and bring some food in like pizza or something, and we'd just all pizza and Snapple or something, and everybody could bring their own stuff, and we just sit and chat. Oh, why is my back hurt? But a lot of people come up with these ideas, but would never happen. I really want to wait till we get a car. And we plan to go to Vegas. And we plan to go to the Grand Canyon. I still plan to go to Area 51. And on my own, I will go to Roswell. And I still haven't done the video. I'll do that tomorrow. The Art Bell Memorial Plaque and Bench. I forgot to insert that in the last video. I got to remind myself to do that tonight. And that's a GoFundMe to do a memorial bench in a park in Pahrump for Art Bell. Well, you know what? I'm not going to be renting any $400 hotel rooms. That would be half my income for the month. So I'm not going to be doing that. If push came to shove, I would say the problem is it would be embarrassing to say we're going to have this event at X. I said that at the Creek Monkey Tap House, December 5th or 7th or 8th. I don't remember the exact date. Last year, no one said they were going to show up. So make any kind of announcement to meet me. Unless you get a firm commitment, I will be there. It's pointless. If someone wants to show up, they have to say, yes, I'm going to be there with no BS. So I tried that last year, $25 a person. Some people expressed interest. I said, send me the money or bring the money, meet me. And I was tying it with a ghost tour of Martinez in San Francisco. I know every haunted place in the city, just about, and no one said they definitely never going to show up. So there's no point in doing this if I don't have a firm commitment. I'm going to be there. That would work, but again, I'm not going to do anything like that till we have a car. I have no way to get home. And the buses here stop at 9 o'clock. And I'm not going to sit out in 80-degree heat in the park waiting for an hour for nobody to show up. It's just too damn hot in Martinez. If I have a meet and greet, it's going to be somewhere cool like San Francisco. Although there are days in the summer where it gets super hot in the city. That's why I'd rather rent the space that's air conditioned, or show up maybe inside a hotel like the Hyatt Regency or the Hyatt Embarcadero, somewhere where it's got, nice waterfall and seats and a restaurant, and then we can go wherever after that. We don't have to stay there, but at least they got air conditioning. My machine, my iPad keeps turning on. No, I don't want to meet. Remember, the pools here close on Labor Day or sometimes before. I've always said it's really dumb. They close the pools when it's still in the 90s until Halloween because school starts. We have to close all the pools. In the meantime, you're sweltering. You would love to go dive in a nice, cool 50 or 60 degree pool when it's 90 degrees outside. So I'm not going to expose my shirt to, take my shirt off. Everybody can see my gut. That's just, no, not going to do that. No swimming pool. Dave and Buster's. I'm not. You think? Now there's a BJ's in Concord. There's a Dave and Buster's out in Danville or San Ramon or something, but I'm not. There's another BJ's out there. We ate at BJ's. It was terrible service. So they replaced O'Houlihan's great bar that had great corned beef on St. Patrick's Day with this crummy BJ's. And so I'd have to go look for Dave. I understand they have a video arcade in there. Oh, I keep slurring my words. It's driving me crazy. But again, anything like that requires a car and it has to be I have to have a way to get home at night. I'm not going to somewhere and winding up at midnight, having to wait till 5:30 in the morning to take a bus home. That ain't going to happen. No, I would not go to Mars one way. For one thing, they've already done studies that expect that if you have 5 people going to Mars, one of them will die from cosmic ray exposure on the way there. I'm not going to Mars. Again, I need a car. How am I going to get to Pahrump? That's 60 miles from Las Vegas, out in the middle of the desert, a high desert. And there are 2 major hotels. There are 2 casinos, a Walmart, and a couple of brothels. That's all I know about Pahrump. But again, you'd probably have to meet the best place. You'd meet at the casino, and you know what, Fidel, you're starting to be really annoying. I drink from the carton because I want to, and I don't want to get up, get a glass, and have to wash the glass out. So if you don't like it, too bad. This is not the criticize the way George eats and drinks channel either. I'm thirsty. I have a glass here. This glass is dark, so I can't tell when it's full because it's dark. Are you happy now? And I don't know who my mother never told me to drink from a carton because I didn't usually drink from a carton. My mother's been dead 3 years. She's not here to tell me what the hell to do. And it's not you to tell me what the hell to do either. So anyway. Adam said he pours his beer into the milk carton. Now wait a minute. So you can drink it from the milk carton. Do you take the milk out first or you drink it with beer? That's my question. If I have company over and I give them a drink of something, they're going to get their own separate bottle to drink out of. They're not going to be sharing stuff out of my bottle. You know, bye. That's it. You know, sorry, it's time for you to go. Bye-bye. I haven't been to Vegas since 1974. It's totally changed from when I grew up and went to high school there. But I am looking forward when we get the 4x4 to go to Vegas. We're not doing the Prius, I'll tell you that. I'm not going to Area 51 to Prius. I could just see the black helicopters and the guys in the camo vans and the guys in the camo 4x4s or the white 4x4s sitting on the ridge up above the do not enter, you may be shot signs and no photography taken, seeing us coming up in our red Prius with the cloud of dust, and we come out choking and the car's covered in dust. They'd be laughing their asses off. There you go, here, 51 the Prius. And when my luck, the aliens would come down to try to abduct me, and they would be laughing. We can't abduct a guy in a Prius, or is it Prius, as the guys on Top Gear. What was that? Jeremy Clarkson, or the guy got fired. He hated Priuses. I think he called it Prius. I don't know how to pronounce it. I just know we've had 3 of them. And I do not want to break down on a 2-lane road, a 2-lane desert road in a Prius. So wow, I didn't know you were that old, so I think you're much younger than that. Not that I know of, not the last I looked. I don't know. Maybe the family has requested it not be released publicly. Who knows? He died on April 13th, Friday the 13th. This is June, so. Or was it March? I can't remember. I think it was April. I didn't think you were that old, Zoe, and I never would have asked your age, so I'm kind of surprised. So you don't act like it. But then I don't act 66 either, except when things hurt. Up here, I'm not. I tapped the side of my head and that hurt. I'm falling apart here as we speak. Look at it. The hell was that? I went like that and went out. Yeah, well, I don't have $60,000 or $80,000 or $90,000 for Prius, so we're gonna spend around. Excuse me. Oh my God. Excuse me. We're gonna spend $5,000 or more for Prius, and I will be spending around $6,500 for the Toyota Highlander Hybrid. Remember, I have a bad back. So I'm going to want to ride in far more comfortable seating than the Prius. I put a pillow behind me, and so does Kathy. No, you can't recharge a Prius. It costs money to set up the Prius for recharging, and I'm not going to spend the extra thousands of dollars it costs to set up a Prius. Oh, excuse me. When I go on the train, there will definitely be ice packs and a heating pad. Oh. My back has decided it doesn't like me sitting tonight for some reason. Other nights, Kathy used to have to press in my back with her fist, and that's what I'm doing right now to try to stop the pain. And I don't even know who Craig Hewitt is. I know he's been on Coast, but he's not a guest, not listed as of the last guest anyway, so. I'm going there to meet Linda Moulton Howe and Nick Pope and the other people, but also to have fun, report to you what's going on live. I don't know if they'll be live streaming in the event hall in the convention center or not. I hope so. Otherwise, you'll get pre-recorded stuff. Well, I hate to tell you this, but I have traveled from Washington, D.C. to Pittsburgh and back on a Greyhound, and from Las Vegas to San Francisco for 14 hours. And when my mother and I got done, we could barely move. So the train has a lot of advantage. I can get up, I can walk around, I can go to the restroom, I can change seats, I can get something from the snack bar. When they stop at stations, I can stick my head out the door and get some air and film what the station looked like before they take off again. But I will not trap. That's why I'm taking the train all the way. They have train and bus combinations. I am not sitting in a bus. And with my luck, here's some Yahoo sitting next to me for 75 miles talking about how he got drunk or whatever, some crazy. So, no, I'm taking a train. Although I'm seeing here, I have not taken any. I put my pain pills in my backpack. Unfortunately, wait a minute, I do have a pain pill. What is this? I have. Oh, good. Good. I have a pain pill. I have some pain pills here. I think one will be enough. I hope so. Oh, I drank all. Yeah. Where's the pain? Oh, I'm getting me. Still tastes like banana or something. All right. I didn't realize I had. There's oh, that's overflowing. Another Concord grape juice cocktail. Spicy dust. Yeah, gray on bathrooms give new meaning to the word fragrance. No, it's not a boat. Not a bullet train. It's the Coast Starlight. It's an Amtrak train. We don't have bullet trains in this country because our track is woefully underserved and dangerous in certain quarters. So, an Ambien, I don't want to sleep. I may wind up taking that, but I promise people live streaming I'm going to do it. And if I get too much troll activity, I may just say screw it and I'm going to set up one. I'm going to write down all the email addresses Amber, Zoe, I don't know, Lisa's, and other people, and I may do a private chat on the train. I'll probably do one private chat when I get to the hotel and get my room in the middle of the night or something. Send out word. I'm doing a private chat for only about 10 people, and we'll just chat together. Well, a sleeper room in the Amtrak is $200. I don't have that kind of money. Another year I'll have the 4x4. I will go out with Kathy or Abram or whomever and pull over and have an air mattress and a sleeping bag and a cooler full of ice and adult beverages or Snapple or water and some fruits and vegetables and salad. And if I pull over, I'll just go in the back, and the place should stay. We'll get under some trees and off the road and take a nap. So that's the other reason we can take a long trip and it won't kill my back. Well, that's interesting. I never noticed this before. They have different designs on these. Here's a 99-cent store with a bunch of silverware and plates and stuff. Huh, I never noticed the design. I thought it was all one color. And this one is all party. Whoops. All party stuff. I never always tended to use these. I didn't realize these had different designs on them. You never look at the bags when you carry them. Just, okay, it's the purple bag, the blue bag, whatever bag. Go figure. When I had a Chevy, I slept in the back. When I was homeless, I slept in the front seat of my Reliant. It can be done. It's just not very comfortable. And the other problem is I will go to the dealer and I will say, can you fold down you have a Toyota Highlander Hybrid Limited that I can see with the seats folded in? And they say, why? I'd like you to do me a favor. I'd like to measure the space. I ate one. I was really surprised. I didn't care much for the bell pepper. I loved the stuff. My mother used to make stuffed bell peppers, and she overcooked them. But the bell pepper, the meat was good. The bell pepper, but she loves 6'2". That's part of the problem with lying down anywhere. I have a pillow on my bed, and I have to prop my feet up, and it's the only way I can sleep because I have water retention issues. But also I'm 6'2", and I've gone to some hotels. We had to change rooms. The bed's too short. I don't like my feet sticking out in the air when I'm trying to sleep. The Highlander, I have seen the inside of a Highlander hybrid, a Highlander Limited, or a Highlander. They're pretty big. Well, I don't know yet. I haven't looked at. Look, I've met two people getting into their Highlanders. They look big to me, but I haven't gone to the dealer and actually looked in one and say, "Can you put the seats back?" And they're going to think I'm kind of odd if I climb in the back of that until I explain them. And I've looked at the RAV4. They look awfully small to me. So, but that's the name of the car. It's the Toyota Highlander. You have the Highlander, and then you have the Highlander Hybrid Limited. Now, why it's limited, I don't know. It does have leather seats. It does have other features that the regular doesn't have, and it's a hybrid, which means it's going to get 30 miles a gallon instead of about 15 to 17, which is like buying what's the name of it? Hummer. You get some Hummers. The early ones got 10 miles a gallon. No, I'm not going to be living in a Highlander down by the river. This is for traveling. Well, I'm not a Chris Farley fan, so now they're making all kinds of noise out there. Here it is. What time is it? 10:24 at night, and I can hear them yapping out there. Another reason I want my land, there'll be no yapping. There'll be quiet and peace. So, well, anyway, wait a minute. People want me to do videos of haunted places, and I want to go to Area 51. I want to go to Roswell. I want to go to haunted hotels, haunted restaurants, haunted inns, haunted hotels, haunted, said that already, haunted hospitals, former haunted sanitariums, and whatever else I can find. And maybe go up in the North Woods somewhere and look for Bigfoot. I was wondering, is there Bigfoot out there with a camera taking pictures of people? Look at the people. How come they're all fuzzy and grainy? So, well, folks, I think I'm going to end this. My back is hurting. I don't know how I'm going to take this train trip. I got four. Four should be enough for the trip. God, I've never understood why these people stand out here on this sidewalk at night, make all kinds of noise. I know it's hot in the apartment, but disturbing other people's peace and quiet is. All right. That's a troll. Bye. He didn't go away. Then I get tired of it. That's why I'm going to start having some live chats that are invitation only. That'll keep the trolls out. I've had a long day. I'm going to go, folks. I'm normally do this for 3-4 hours. My back is saying it's really in a lot of pain. So I'll be back on tomorrow, or maybe during the night when it cools off and it gets quiet out there. But I also have not had my nap, and I'm at the age where I need a nap. So I can probably tell you about naps. So, and I've had quite enough of the trolls aggravating me. That's why they do it. They come in to aggravate me. So have a great night. Stay warm, dry, wet or cool as the case may be. And this is George Sender, the guy from Pittsburgh. I'll talk. God damn, they're being noisy. All right, I'll talk to you later, folks. And I got to try to let the kitties in and take a nap. I'll be on tomorrow, probably the morning. I know what it is. The one person out there, she's the loudest person I've ever seen. She's the one instating a lot of this. They're all friendship. See you later. Have a good night. Thank you for coming in. Bye.